Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Two Popes. And this movie came out in 2019, and it's on Netflix. And I didn't really care for this movie, unfortunately. I thought that there were some parts of it that were decent, and there was good acting in it. I liked Anthony Hopkins a lot in the movie. He has good screen presence, and he's in the movie quite a bit. But unfortunately, it's just not enough to carry the movie. And what this movie is, it's trying to be like have the style of a documentary in a way, kind of like American Made. I just found it to be very distracting in this movie, and I just found the movie to be kind of incompetent when it came to the framing and cinematography. Like, it just felt like there was no plan as to how it was going to be presented visually. And that really took me out of the experience because we're getting too many close shots, and there was nothing interesting visually in this movie, really. And that was really not helping me to get sucked into the movie. And the story I didn't really find to be all that interesting. I didn't think the 2 hour runtime was justified. I just was waiting for something to happen, and the movie does get interesting kind of eventually at like halfway into it, because then we realize, oh, there's like a plot going on finally. But for most of the movie you don't really get that, and this movie constantly jumps around with time, and there's like humongous time gaps in this movie, and the characters I feel are kind of underdeveloped and not very interesting for the vast majority of it. And there was some really bad editing in this movie throughout. It just felt like a trailer for pretty much the entirety of the film. Way too many cuts, and there was a point where it would cut every second or every 2 seconds, and it was just giving me a headache. And I was just thinking, like, why would you edit the movie like that? It's so weird why you would do that. And I honestly didn't get anything out of this movie. Not that the movie was incompetent like Maestro or something like that, where I got literally nothing out of the experience and everything was just a mess and I couldn't get into anything. I don't think it's quite as incompetent as something like that, but I really didn't think this movie was good. It's like you already have to have an attachment to what the story is to be invested, otherwise you're going to get nothing out of it. And that's kind of what happened with me for most of the movie. I didn't feel like I was getting anything out of the experience. I just felt robbed, and it was just a very boring movie for most of it, and I don't have anything else to say about it. It's one of those movies where there's simply just nothing to talk about. It's not completely incompetent. It has some good performances, and Anthony Hopkins is the standout, obviously, because he's the big name in the movie. And he has good screen presence, and he carries the movie for me. And that alone saves the movie from being just completely disposable and something on the level of Maestro. But by the end of the day, it really didn't make me say that the movie is good. All in all, it was underwhelming at the very least. So with all that being said, I'm going to give The Two Popes a 4 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of The Two Popes, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Planet Terror. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.